Hi, Jasmeet.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Everyone, we have Jasmeet with us. He's the founder and CEO at Coutloot. Now, I'm going to let you tell us what is Coutloot about.
For sure. So Coutloot is a B2B2C platform specifically for non-grocery, non-MRP retailers.
Okay.
So essentially, you see the guy sitting in Sarojini Nagar. They sell these clothes, bags, shoes, electronic items. All these products don't have a price tag on them. Neither do they have a brand.
Correct.
So essentially, when you look at India's retail market, India's retail is $1 trillion, mota moti. Out of that, $650 billion is your FMCG, khana pine ka saman, boxed items, proper brands and everything. $300 billion is essentially retailers like these selling products that are not branded, non-MRP. And essentially, for example, a product that sells in Delhi for $100 sells in UP for $150. And the same guy in Delhi, Sarojini Nagar, आप चले जाओ, आपको एक product अगर he sells for $100, the next customer he sells for $125 or for $80. So that's how India actually shops. So what we do is, the problem with these retailers is that the market size has grown, but their businesses haven't grown because the bigger players have entered this market, right? So players like Zudio have entered. Players like Big Bazaar are around, like Future Group is around. So a lot of these guys have tried to standardize the market. But what happens is, an average consumer in India is not going to go to these big shops because he's scared कि वहाँ महंगा होगा. So they definitely go to the bazaars. Now these bazaar shops are small. They don't have data. They don't have direct access to factories. The biggest problem is they're all tech savvy, but they don't have any demand online. They can't sell on online marketplaces. So what Coutloot does is, first we get these offline shops onto the Coutloot marketplace, where we get them customers from all over the country and who can come and live bargain with them on the price of the product and order the products. So guys sitting in Delhi is now getting orders in Dehradun. So his business starts increasing. Now, because we started increasing a business, we also know कि वो क्या बेचता है. So we reverse engineer the supply chain and start connecting them directly to factories, so that he cuts out all the middlemen and directly starts sourcing for factories at cheaper cost. So his margin also increases.
Right.
That's not where we stop. So what we also do is, the best performing shops that have about 25 to 30% of our demand into the overall business, or 25 to 30% of our supply chain into the business, we convert these in small shops into a chain of Coutloot branded shops.
Okay.
Essentially, where they say ki, now I have a showroom and a product that I'm selling for $100, I can sell for $125, $130 with an MRP, so that I can make more margins and compete with bigger players, because any any consumer would like to go into a branded shop rather than a non-branded shop. It is a small shop, but it is more standardized.
Right.
So the shopkeeper gets the benefit of more customers and more margins, and the customer feels like, okay, I'm buying from a brand.
Right. No, that absolutely makes sense and much needed.
Yeah.
And so we needed someone who could actually get to the on-ground reality to be able to build something like that. So how many such shopkeepers or markets have you covered so far?
So we have about 1.3 million shops that are registered on the platform. We have about 22 million downloads on the app. That's more than 2 crores. And we have about 53 offline shops that we've converted. The offline business we started about 3 months ago. These are around Mumbai, in the tier 1, tier 2 cities around Mumbai. Also a few in MP and UP. The idea is that we capture these shops that are in high traffic areas. So shops that are next to the stations, who already have high footfall but low conversion. So we try to get them more conversion, because you cannot control the footfall of a consumer, but you can get them to convert more. Right? So that's what we did.
How long has it been for the...
So the business has been around for 6 years. But when we started the business, it was a totally different business back in 2017, 2018. This business, the B2C business, we started in 2019, just before the lockdown. And the B2B business, the supply chain business, we just started last year. And we started doing the shops just 4 months ago.
Okay. And how big is the team right now?
So we're about 150 people in the company. We have conduct on Mumbai. We're all in Bombay. We have about 150 to 200 contractual people as well that onboard factories for us or onboard supply chain for us. And essentially, the idea is to scale these small shops both online and offline as well.
Yeah, makes sense. And what's the kind of revenue we are clocking?
So we're doing about 3.5 crores of monthly revenue. We're doing about 20 crore rupees of sales as of today on a monthly basis. Of course, there's seasonality. So during Diwali, we do double the numbers.
Yeah.
In non-season months, of course, the numbers fall. But essentially, the crux of the point is we have to help the retailer make more money while serving the customer.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he helps us make some money as well.
Yeah, makes sense. And how much are you here to raise?
So we've already closed 35 crores of 40 crore round we're raising. So we are raising 5 crores from here, which is the remaining part of the round.
Okay, understood. And are there any other competitors? I doubt.
So Oyo does this in hotels.
Acha.
What Oyo does to hotels, we do it to shops. A lot of people have tried in FMCG, but so I come from Unilever as my background and Godrej.
Okay.
So I understand FMCG. The FMCG is a very organized market. The prices are fixed. The supply chain is fixed. There's nothing you can innovate there.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these products, earlier it was dominated by the Chinese. But now because India's manufacturing has increased, there's a lot more room for Indian players to innovate here to help better the supply chain. And also, at the end of the day, we're increasing consumption both for small factories and for small retailers.
Okay, great. I think lovely to know.
Thanks.
Great journey you've had, and all the best. I
Thank
hope
you.
you raise a lot of money.
I hope so too.
Thank you. Thank you.